Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining me. I'm just trying to set up and then we start. Okay. All right. I think we are good now. We should be good now. All right. Okay, thank you. Thank you for joining me. It's a wonderful day today. We've had pretty good weather today. Yeah, had pretty good weather today. The weather is very good today. It's not so cold. I think we're at a point where we are able to still step out in a t-shirt and not feel too cold. Thank you for joining on TikTok and YouTube. Let's talk about crypto investments. Let's look at updates on our crypto investments and coins that are still doing well in the bear market. That is basically the emphasis of today's discussion. The emphasis of today's discussion is to look at coins that are still doing well. They are bear market resistant, and if they are good coins to invest in, okay, because we've talked about the other prophetic coins for a long time now. It's about time we also started looking at other projects that are equally good, where we could possibly, investing and make some profit on there. Okay, so let me give you guys shout outs on both channels. Shout outs to you guys. Josie, Nigeria. Where are you watching from? Let me know where you're watching from. So Josie, Richie, Napoleon, Benjamin, 99. Oheneba, how are you? Jesse, Fatima, Richard, Doris, Samuel. He says I catch number one. Yeah. Carissa says I can hold it. Yeah, can you hold it? Can you hold it? Can you hold it? It says I can hold it. How many of you, how are you feeling? Let me know. How are you feeling looking at the way the market is doing? Like, are you losing hope? Do you still believe? I mean, if you still believe that, the prophetic coins are really going to do well. Yeah, Oluwa Busayo, happy new month to you as well. Mimi, hello. Yeah, so Ahineba caught number one. Who caught number two? We will hold it. I told you guys this is the shirt I'll be wearing whenever I'm discouraged. Then I can always remember, can you hold it? All right. It's in the time where the coin starts pumping that we realize the meaning of the statement, can you hold it? But for now, it's some people are discouraged. I know some people are discouraged. That messaging me, should I sell my bag? I'm like, this is even a bad time to sell, because if you are not selling when you made profit, why do you want to sell when you're in a loss right now, when the market can reverse itself? Charles is asking whether there's hope on CRIP token, so I'm going to come to that. This morning we had a good 24% increase on CRIP. So yeah, it says, hey, Ernest, I can definitely hold it. Thank you, Fatima. May God bless you and your entire family. Thank you. Any updates on Chow Chow? Did they rug pull? I haven't checked the charts, but I doubt they rug pulled. I'm going to share some commentary on that as well. This morning, I saw people complaining on the page that there was this project called November that did a serious rug pull, and I told some people that, hey, this is why I've decided that I'm not going to be promoting new African projects. my own people, they like ragging too much. They like ragging too much. And I said, I'm handling a lot of newbies. I'm not going to be putting out their projects and then they cash out on the newbies. So I've just decided that even if I'm going to promote some of these projects that are coming out, I'll wait and see. I'll give it some time and see if they are still like, they haven't rag pulled on the people. They are still like floating, you know. They are maintaining momentum. Then I can come in and say, oh guys, check this one out. Let's see if we can take this project to the moon. That's fine. But if it comes out fresh and says, hey, we are starting now, we need you to tell people to buy, I'll wait, because I don't like what I'm seeing, especially within the African space. The guys are just ragging a lot of projects, you know. So I've just advised myself. Doris, I'm watching from Cameroon. Greetings from Ireland. How are you? Vic. Desmond, we will hold it. Watching from Ghana, James. Ghana, Ashama. Oh, okay. What's that? There's Ashama has a nickname. What's the name? Is it Ash? Is it Ash Town or something? Yeah, there was one guy in our class back in high school who was based in Ashama, and he just doesn't give us peace. The mere fact that he's from Ashama, everybody has to know. I don't know if Ashama people are like that. UAE Dubai, holding on to the prophecies, no shaking. Yeah, sometimes the prophetic word, you know, when it comes like that, you might be a little bit discouraged if it doesn't happen immediately. Charles, Germany, Benjamin, Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone. Okay, this is the first time I'm seeing someone post Sierra Leone. Idea Nizi. I'm the only one who still has more hope than all of you. That's Noah. Noah says, I'm the only one who still has more hope. Yeah, but it's bad. Holmes, it's bad. They are just destroying African projects. They are going to make people lose hope in some of these projects that are coming. Someone might actually launch a coin out of a genuine heart, out of, you know, wanting to see them do something better. But the guys they're just ragging the project. So I've told myself I will not endanger the newbies on the channel, because if I post, some of them would like to buy, right? And if they buy and if they are rag pulled, they'll be like, oh, Danny is posting a scam project now. See, you are making my mind go bim bim. But each time I rush to my prophet video and stare myself. Yeah, that's what I said I was doing the other times. And when I am a little bit discouraged, I just watch some of the prophetic videos to kind of encourage myself. Grape is pumping. Yes, grape was pumping this morning. I think somewhere from midnight, my time, midnight. That was like very early morning, West African time. But it's been doing well up until now. The sad part is a lot of people cannot hold it for long. You know, they see a little profit, they rush to go take it out. So when we are all waiting to hit that $1, people that bought early, they keep cashing out, and it keeps like drawing us back. But it's well, yeah. Half of my capital is gone. In which one? Is it COAI or in Creep? Someone says half of my capital is gone. Is it COAI or Creep? Isaac, I'll buy Creep and expand until the prophecy comes to pass. Okay, so people are also topping up more hope. I'm glad to see that hope is not lost. So a lot of people still have hope. So yeah, I'm glad to see, because if you guys give up, then I don't know if we are going to attain our goal of having 20 millionaires in the group. Kobe Jones from US. Oh, Kobe, okay, you are watching with a different. All right, watching from Nigeria, Fatima. I think Creep will go to 40 million market cap tonight. It's currently 25 million. So you are looking at extra 15 million. Do you have some insider information that we don't have? It will be in November to remember. Ernest. Let's see. Do you have some insider information we don't have? The one talking about Creep going to 40 million. Or you are just, or is it a vision you've had? Or what is it? What do you know that we don't know? Who am I not to hold? I'll hold by force. Yeah. Chow is testing my feet, but I can hold it. Chow, I made about 2.5x. I told you guys early on, and I came out. And in fact, one of the reasons I came out was that a lot of people were saying bad things. Like, I think that sort of discouraged me, and I was like, hey, let me just take my profit, because if you guys don't want to buy it so that we all go to the moon, then I might as well just cash out my profits before other people start cashing out on their profits. So I took my profit fast on Chow Chow. I took my profit fast. I put like, was it $20 or $50? And I made like 2.5x and I took it out. I didn't want to risk too much. The Creep founder said Creep was to be launched with some utilities, but some things happened, so maybe in the near future it might return. Yeah, they have a strong utility, which is the copy trading platform I told you guys about, but it hasn't materialized yet, and that is another reason why the price has delayed a little bit in moving up. But anytime there's a new announcement that a crypto project is doing this, is doing that, it helps to sustain and push the price. Okay, so today I want us to look at other crypto coins that are good, especially ones that are doing well even in the bear market. And that is a sign for us that if coins are doing well in the bear market, it gives us that hope that, oh, this thing is actually long term, this thing can really do well, sorry, in the long run, right? Because it's able to withstand the bear market. Coins that withstand the bear market, you always need to look out for them. Like Xpin, when the market dropped sharply, there was a very strong, Xpin found a very strong support. So I was like, watch out for this coin. Because in as much as there's a prophetic where we are believing because of prophecy, by technical analysis, this coin is strong because it was just like sitting on a strong support. So Xpin, I was like, guys, look out for this one. It has a strong support. And then for Wikicats, it was shaking a little bit, so it fell. I think it added 1 0 from 6 zeros, and now became 7 zeros and a 9. So it didn't maintain such a strong support like Xpin did. Okay, so if I should judge based on that and say that, oh, which coin is strong, or which coins can I recommend for people that are very new, all right, and they want to hold, I'm going to definitely recommend a coin that has been able to withstand or stand upon the strong support. Like, makes sense for me to do that, right? Thank you, Benis. I like your t-shirt. Yeah, I'm not sure how to link the Binance to the MetaMask to make any swapping. Yesterday, to be honest with you, I was so tired yesterday. I was going to make a video on how to do the Binance to MetaMask thing, and I was like, maybe today after I end the live, then I could record a video. Binance and then Binance US, how to start buying other coins. Okay, how to start buying other coins with Binance, how you take out the money, or how you even buy with Apple Pay, because if you're in the US, it makes it difficult for you to trade meme coins. A lot of people complaining, I'm in the US, I want to use Binance crypto exchange, but I'm struggling. How do I, buy some of these coins, right? So I got one person, one of my friends, I did a short tutorial with him, got the screenshots so that I make a video and all of you use it. I know some of you have requested personal one-on-one time, but I cannot do that. I cannot do that. The only time I can dedicate one-on-one time is if you are in the paid mentorship class. That one, you can have all your questions and everything in there. All right. It helps me to save time because I have a busy life. All right. Yeah. So at least I have to be compensated. Is it safe to buy and hold coins in your Binance Web3 wallet? Yeah, you can buy and hold coins in there. In fact, there's nothing like 100% safety in this world, but there's a level to which you can always protect yourself. There's, in as much as I recommend MetaMask wallet, there is not 100% safety. There's nothing like even a cold wallet I showed you the other time. It's not 100% safety. There's always a pro and a con to these things, right? So make sure you're observing the correct protective guidelines. Let me use the word guidelines when it comes to safeguarding your assets. Number one, don't connect to any website. Okay, you can, especially if you are new and you don't really know which websites are good, then don't connect at all, right? The only place I would say you can connect your wallet is pancakeswap.finance. Any other place, don't connect if you're a newbie and you don't know what you're doing. All right. But some of us, we can still connect to multiple places because we know the things to look out for. right? But if you are new, please, pancakeswap.finance, with the exception of that, do not connect your wallet to any other website. Okay. Today I wouldn't do long monologues so that I can read the comments. Trading Inspire says Xpin exhibits great strength. Yeah, there was some solid, solid support over there. Let's increase our likes on the platform, especially YouTube, so they can recommend to others. I got into Chow Chow. This is Richard. I got into Chow Chow when it was 98K and got out about 400K market cap. So you made about a 4x. Let's say 4.05x, 4.1x, somewhere. That's good. That's good. Do you think XDC will go down, Ingrid? XDC went down already. It went down from 8 cents to 5 cents. And currently is 5.9. Yeah, so this is a good time to buy XDC. If you want to know XDC, this is a good time to buy. I made a video on that, and I came out with a prophetic confirmation on XDC myself. One time I was about to go to bed, and then I had that impression: buy more XDC. Caesar, thank you for the gift. Buy more XDC, and then I bought more. And then I made a video, and someone was like, I had a dream about XDC. I entered a shopping mall, and I saw XDC logo everywhere. And then I knew that I had to buy XDC because it went global. A lot of people started using XDC. And I made a video on that as well. So XDC for me is a prophetic coin, and I've spoken about it. It has a lot of good vibes around it. Global, I think it's for global trade finance. Global trade finance is similar to what XLM is doing. And XDC also has an accelerator where they train new crypto projects. They train the new crypto project teams and teach them how to launch crypto projects. So yeah, and they also do that on their network. It's also a coin. There's a difference between a token and a coin. Okay. The difference is that coins have their own network, but tokens launch on a network. Okay, coins have their own network, but tokens launch on a network. So Crepe is not a coin, it's a token because it's launching on the BNB network. But BNB is a coin because it has its own network. So that's the difference between the two. Solana is a coin. XDC is a coin because they have their own network. Bitcoin is a coin, right? But tokens will launch on a network. Solana is a coin. Okay, so that's the difference. When is the t-shirt reaching Ghana? Do you guys really want samples? I did it for myself, but if you want samples, I'll see how I can do that and then get someone in Ghana to make prints. Let me know if you want samples. If the strong support breaks, it will become a strong resistance. Kelvin, yeah, that's true. If the support breaks from that point, and that is my fear sometimes, not just for Xpin, like for coins that I'm holding. If I'm holding a coin and it keeps hitting the support, one of the things that will make you know that a support is about to break is if the candles keep hitting it. If the candlesticks go up and it hits, go up and it hits, go up and it hits, that support will break very soon. The same for resistance. When you are wondering when a coin will do well, let's say you are wondering, oh, when is this coin going to do well? When is it going? Look at the resistance, right? When the price keeps hitting it multiple times, eventually it will break that resistance. It's like knocking on a wooden door. The more you knock on the wooden door, it will create a dent. And very soon your hand can penetrate through the wooden door. That's the same thing for crypto, reading the charts. The more the candlesticks is hitting a particular line, the more likely it is to break that line. What about Baby Manu? I'm hearing it for the first time. You know, people ride on other coin trends and then create a baby version. I've actually not even heard of Baby Manu. Yeah, there's a baby coin of every. I'm yet to see baby Bitcoin and baby Solana very soon. Maybe they probably even did it. I probably even did it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Someone says, let them see me, bro. COAI, my brother, is bleeding heavily. Yeah. It went to, I think it's still around $1. And for me, I was predicting that it will go below $1. I could be wrong, but I could be right. It went to $1 and what's the price again? COAI went to $1.30. It's now $1.44. So I realize that with COAI, we are about to flatten out at the bottom. We are about to flatten out at the bottom. Personally, according to personal analysis, I think that it could break below $1. But I am hoping that it does not. Even though the analysis is telling me it will go below $1, I'm hoping it does not. Because if it goes below $1, a lot of people will panic sell. There will be panic selling for $1. It would, like, for below $1. It would take some level of grace to see that this thing is turning back up again. Right? And I'm watching it carefully. I'm watching it. I'm just hoping that this thing will rise up again. Because once it rises up, I know a lot of people that were doubting will start believing again. Oh, see ya. And no, so Prof sent a message. He sent a message that he was going to give us updates, but he's waiting on confirmation. He's going to give us some coins, but he's waiting on confirmation. Do you remember that in one of the videos, he made a statement that when he gets the confirmation on the crypto coins that are going to do well, he waits for extra confirmation. And I know people are complaining that, Prof, if you have seen it the first time, just say it. We will buy. Don't worry. We will take all the financial responsibility and everything. Just mention the coin and we are going to buy it. But he also feels that he needs more confirmations, okay, on a coin before he comes out to say, which I think is good, because that way you come with a certain level of conviction when you are saying that this coin will do well, because you have extra confirmation about it. But not just when you see it for the first time. What if the first time you see it was just out of your own thoughts, right, or out of your own excitement? So we also need extra confirmation, which would still take some time. So please be patient. Whatever he shares, I'm going to share with you guys on the pages as well. Is there any coin mentioned by Prof again? No, he's yet to. He's yet to. Thanks for the follow. Just join. How far is COA? Am I late? Menaba TV. No, you're not late. You just joined. What does support mean? So support is the line underneath the candlesticks, okay? That prices usually hang above. Okay, so if it goes below that line, then it will go further down most of the time. All right, so that's what support means. What is it to long? What does it mean? What is it to long or short in crypto? So it's like futures market. Long simply means you're anticipating that the price will go up. So you place an order, or you're anticipating it will go down for short, and then you place an order. So that's future markets language. COAI, any updates? No, not yet. Some of you are waiting for updates on COAI before you are convinced to hold. Someone sent me a message. He says that Prof has to come and encourage boys, so because we are about to sell. I was like, so are you buying because you believe the word that he has spoken, and no matter what you still believe, or are you buying because you are just guessing that, okay, maybe to do us, I just want to come in, right? We need to test your convictions. Yeah, long means buy, all right? That is what someone is explaining. Queen, what is the contract address for XDC? No, go to coin market cap and go to markets. You see where it's listed and then you buy. Go to BitGet, you can buy it. Okay, Edward, I would recommend you watch my beginner's guide video. Okay, what is XDC project about? You can visit the website. It's about global finance and global trade. They are trying to move assets through the blockchain. When it comes to like country trading amongst themselves. UK is trading with India, Singapore is trading with China. How can we move certain payments on the blockchain? Okay, so that's what they are looking at. It's a broader picture. That's what XDC is trying to do. I bought a soccer jersey 2 years ago before I was into crypto. The jersey has XDC on it. They had a partnership with the soccer team. Nice. This Ingrid. Are we still buying the crepe? Crepe is the bull run and it's too cheap. How many of you believe the prophetic word? That's the question I should be asking. How many of you believe it? You believe it, or you just heard and you're like, I don't know. If you don't believe it and you don't also believe, maybe a side prophecy, you have just checked out a project and you feel like, it's not my thing, then yeah, don't go for it. All right. Profit taking or not, the prophetic coins will hit their targets when they are meant to. This is Nana T. Yeah. Good evening, my sister Millicent. How are you? Kegwale. I don't know if I pronounced it well. Is there any coin? Okay, I've read this. Menaba TV says there's a teacher in you. Thank you. You want samples, Richard? You want samples of the shirt? Okay, I'll see how I can arrange for something for you guys. Okay, for those who want to get a print. His credibility is at stake. How do you see the support and resistance? XDC moves along with XRP and XLM. The X coins, as Prophet Clement mentioned the other time. Yeah, you can text me on TikTok. Okay, Quantum. So as Prophet Clement mentioned the other time, the X coins. Even before he said that, I had personal conviction about the X coins, and I was like, see, if you are not holding the X coins. Not financial advice, but I feel that the X coins are very good projects to hold. XLM, XDC, X what again? X what? XRP, XLM, XDC. There's another X, but it doesn't start with X. OXT. OXT is cloud VPN, right? You can use VPN. You know how VPN can be used to change locations. OXT was also mentioned by Prophet Brandon Biggs, the American prophet. OXT. So OXT, XRP, XLM, XDC, XSpin. XSpin has joined the X team. And then which one? I think 5 X's so far. How many X's? Let me know in the comment section. Which other X coin have I left? Richie says diamond hands. How many of you know what diamond hands means? Diamond hands means you have held the coin, you'll never sell it, right? You hold it. That's diamond hands. And then we have paper hands. Paper hands, you can't hold the coin, you just sell it. Those are paper hands. Now, paper hands, guys, also have another name called JEET. J-E-E-T. JEET, which means you got in a coin, you sold off quickly and you run away. Hey, COAI. It's at 1.53 now. Nice. But you know, if this coin is trying to flatten out, if this coin can hit about $3, then there's hope that we are rising again. Like, at least if within a week it can get back to $3, there's a lot of hope, and I feel that a lot of people are going to start buying back into the coin again. Please help me. I've been trying to buy the crepe since yesterday, but I'm having a hard time. Say the steps. Oh, you can just watch my videos, right? Watch my videos. MetaMask. Go to my shorts section and then watch my videos, or watch my training guide. Watch my trading guide. Is it okay to buy now, or should I wait a little? When you say wait a little, are you waiting for the pump, or you are waiting for it to dump some more so you buy in? Because waiting a little can go either ways. It could go in your favor, it could go against you. Okay, you could fall into a bull trap if it starts rising and then you're like, oh, I'm going to miss out, let me buy now, and then it comes back again. That's a bull trap. Okay, but I would say that if you don't care, you are using patient money. Patient money will always win over scared money. Patient money, if you're using patient money, you can buy now and forget because you are patient, right? But scared money, you are scared to lose. So you would wait for specific times and you are very careful with your entry, that's scared money. Like for the most part, that's scared money. It doesn't mean that if you have money, just buy at any price. But most of the time, if you are too calculative about when to enter, you are probably trading with scared money. Okay, I hope by the time Prophet drops updates on a new coin, I have enough USDC. Yeah, another thing that I advise a lot of times is to have USDT in your wallet. Always hold some USDT. Last time I was doing the training session, and then someone was like, why is it that your USDT, did I say SDC? No, USDT. Someone asked USDT, why is it that I'm holding a lot of USDT? And I was like, it's because I'm always waiting for a dip. And I'm also waiting for when something bad happens in the market. eFootball, thanks for the gift. If something bad happens in the market, see, in as much as I've been in crypto for many years, I am always ready. And I've come to a point where I know anything can happen. If you are new to crypto, let me say this, anything can happen. Don't think you are too secure in a coin. Anything can happen. So if you are putting money in a coin, ask yourself, this $100 I'm about to put in this coin, if tomorrow something happens and the coin or the project like has a bad day, something goes so wrong, am I okay losing that 100 before you invest $100 into that coin? Okay. I need Kizo, thanks for the gift. You're showing me Pepe. Alright. I believe, Millicent said, I believe. Do you think that Prophet Telvin will mention all the ISO 222 coins, which is 8? Well, it's possible. It's also possible that he will pick a number out of them. But I'm yet to see the rest of the 7 coins. He said he has 9 coins that would really help a lot of people in the future. He's mentioned 2, H-bar. Yesterday I topped up on H-bar. I'll still keep topping up on H-bar. H-bar is called Hedera. So if you're on CoinMarketCap and then you type in Hedera or H-bar, H-B-A-R, it will pop up. All right. For those who ask for CA, this is how to find it. But you will not see the CA. Like I said, there are some coins you will not see the CA. So once you get the name, all right, thank you, Kizo. Once you get a CA, once you get the name, scroll down to where the markets is, and then you see all the places that coin can be bought. Okay, all right. But I think that you pick quite a number of them from, and these things are more like confirmation for all of us. You know, we know some of these coins, but they come as extra confirmation that, hey, I think that these coins have strong utility. The fact that I know by fundamental research and I know by prophetic insights that I know that these coins are worth buying. I think that that's how we can approach buying coins. You know, we should approach buying coins in that way. I've heard a prophetic word on it and I've done my research and I think it's good value proposition. So I want to hold it. But don't buy coins only based on prophetic word. You also need to do your research. Okay, there's a prophetic word on this coin, but what is this coin about? Then you go and read. Oh, okay. Even in the Bible, Daniel chapter 9, he says, I, Daniel, understood by books the number of years it would take, right? He says, I understood by books. So even though Daniel was a prophet, he went to understand certain things in the books. God didn't say it. There are certain things he understood by the books. Daniel chapter 9, verse 1, 2, 3, the first 3 verses. Okay, so he understood by the books the number of years they will spend in the desolation, which was about, was it 30 years or so? But if he didn't go to read a book, how would he know? Right? Because there are certain things that God expects that we apply knowledge and wisdom to lay hold on, and not everything that will come through a supernatural visitation. All right. Will you teach about futures and leverages? Maybe one day. Good evening, Mamido. I believe the Prophetic coins. Heart emoji. Awesome. Is it okay to buy? No, okay, this I've answered this. XLM. Is BitGet a good wallet? Yes, it's a good wallet. I bought 6.4 million crypto token. That's a good bag. That should be probably like $100 plus. That's a good bag. So long as you can buy a coin and you don't care for the next 1-2 years, I think you are good. Save your seed phrase, delete your wallet. Good evening to you, Daniels. How are you? What do you think about the bull run? If by the end of November we don't see a bull run, I don't know for December. Because last year, 2024, the bull run occurred in November. If we don't have it repeating itself this year, I don't know if December is going to be a good crypto month. eFootball says Prophet Telvin is accurate prophet. I've worked with him. You know, I posted prophecies on the coins, and then people were like, nah, because they want to get rich quick tomorrow. Meanwhile, he's also giving you a 7-year time frame. He's giving you coins that you can hold for the future. But a lot of people, I don't know what is wrong. We can wait for government bonds for 4 years, but we can't wait for crypto coins for 2 years and 1 year. It's sad. But he said by the end of November, so believe it or not, these coins are going to do great. Mr. PK, so especially for CEO, he said November, people will congratulate you. Don't give up. Sometimes these price movements are coming to test your faith. Okay, so don't give up. What of RSL? Yeah, I mentioned RSL the other time. RSL, I said, was an index of the top coins. You see, people have started cashing out on crypto. They can't even hold it. Oh my goodness! Any small move, they cash out. So it's really troubling the price. But anyway, we still believe. At least when it gets to 4 cents, I know a lot of us will make money, or would have made money from crypto at 4 cents and a 5. So I'm not worried at all. I think I'll probably be in 6 figures or close to $1 million around that time. So I'm just holding. Can you arrange a t-shirt for us in South Africa? Okay, I'll do that. I believe so. Please help. I just got the money yesterday. Okay, all right. Yeah, please watch the guide. Okay, watch the guide. You should be fine when you watch the training video. I show you how to buy. Talk about BGB, World Liberty Finance. I learned is for Sam Altman. No, BGB is not for Sam Altman. American Bitcoin. So American Bitcoin is being pushed by the Trump family. They are trying to create American Bitcoin as like a crypto stock, kind of, right? And they are trying to restructure the whole Bitcoin framework. It's a whole lot of complex language I cannot begin to offload here. But they are just trying to do so. They are just trying to, let me put it in layman understanding. They are creating a new project called American Bitcoin, and they are selling it as a stock on the stock exchange. So if you have Robinhood app, you can use Robinhood app to buy American Bitcoin. American Bitcoin is worth $5 as it stands. It was launched this year, March 2025, 2 months after Trump was inaugurated as president. 2 months later, they launched American Bitcoin. So if you want to buy it, it's $5. You can get it on Robinhood, and I've shared the link on my Telegram and WhatsApp channel. The name is Undervalued Crypto. Okay, if you're watching on TikTok, you can join the Telegram on my profile. I've posted a link there. Also, the YouTube channel is on my TikTok profile. You can access that too. Someone says XRP is going to 2,000. XRP is going to 2,000. Do you have a year for us, or you're just giving a long projection? What do you think about XPR? Do you mean XRP? Yeah, XRP. Yeah, I've had a lot of conversation on XRP. You guys are writing XPR. Is it different from XRP? Is there an XPR? Let me see. XPR. I see XPR network, but that's like 0.0047. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. XPIN. Yeah. So BGB, like I said, they've been burning their tokens every 3 months, and then Pump Fund also burns their tokens every single day. So these two, you can start looking at these two crypto assets as investment opportunities. You can start considering them. OXT, XLM, XRP, XTC, HBAR. There's another one that is also good, which is Ondo. It's being backed by BlackRock. BlackRock is one of the biggest investors and asset management companies. They are running Ondo. Ondo is less than $1. So in the future, you might want to hold Ondo. You might also want to hold Quant, Q-U-A-N-T, Q-U-A-N-T, Quant. Okay, you might also want to hold Quant. So let's see coins that are doing well today. Like I mentioned, I was going to touch on them, but sometimes the questions make me forget my agenda. So let's look at Dash. Dash is up by 50% and then 72% over the last 1 week. These are good performing coins. That means that let's start looking at them. It doesn't mean you should buy them right now, but start looking at them. When they fall, they retrace from the pump, you can get in. So these are projects I'm recommending that you start looking at and doing your own research on. Dash. Okay, when you go to CoinMarketCap, type Dash, D-A-S-H. You can write it down if you have a paper by you, or you have a notepad on a phone, you want to write it down. Dash. Dash is doing well, so well. I think from 28, it has risen from $45 to about $75, and it's down to 72. So Dash is another project you can look at. You can send money, you can receive money, and you can earn money with Dash Wallet. Okay, so Dash Wallet, that's what it's about. They have partnership with Coinbase, with Uphold Wallet, CrowdNote, Topper, Coin ATM Radar. You can also earn passive income if you stake Dash in CrowdNote from the Dash Pay app and earn passive income. So that's one project that I want to look at. Dash. Okay. So Dash, look at Dash. It has a blue logo. Okay, so write it down. Price is currently 72. It's performing well in a bear market. So I'm simply trying to tell you, these coins are doing well in the bear market. So what of the bull market when we start running? They could do even way better. Okay. All right. So let's look at Dash. I'm going to mention the second one, but I'll take a couple of comments. Today, some community got ragged. Yes, that's the November community. Thank God I didn't promote them. Yeah. Thank God I didn't promote them, because I was seeing that they were about to launch, and thank God I didn't promote them, because man, they would have ragged and then my reputation would be at stake. I've been trying to swap some crypto to USDT or MetaMask just to check if it's operational, but it's not working. It won't work because liquidity hasn't been created for crypto and USDC. That's why I always refer you guys to the training. In my training video, please watch the training video if you haven't watched it. When you are swapping on MetaMask, swap with the network token. So if you're on BNB chain and you're swapping coins on BNB chain, don't use USDT. Use BNB to swap tokens on BNB chain. Use Ethereum to swap tokens on Ethereum chain. Use Solana to swap tokens on Solana chain. That's how it works. All right. So please, if you haven't watched, go to YouTube, Undervalued Crypto. The link is all over. On TikTok, you can see it in my profile, and then you take your time and watch the guide. Okay. I prefer USDC to USDT as my choice of stable coin. Kingdom. Nixon says a lot of people are expecting COAI to do a dead cat, bounce, and then short it. This is where I believe the faithless will lose out. And when COAI jumps a little more higher, they'll try shorting again. Yeah, the futures guys are ready. The futures guys, that they started going long on COAI when they saw it's like flattening out. Yeah, futures guys are they are waiting for the right time to strike. That's a place I don't even want to put my money, because I can lose all my money. I've been in CFDs, and man, CFDs, like futures, you don't have a lot of money. Don't go trade with $50, $100. You're going to lose it. But if you have a lot of money, at least the minimum amount I recommend if you want to trade Forex or you want to trade any CFDs, or you want to trade synthetics, or you want to trade derivatives, or volatilities, boom and crash indices, all these things, you want to trade contracts for difference, at least I'll recommend $10,000. 10,000 minimum, right? Because that money is able to hold a little bit of your losses. Because even people with 100K are blowing their account. Improper risk management. So if you misbehave just a little bit with 1K, 10K, 5K, you can still lose it. But I recommend that if you are like a proper risk management person and you want to trade these other places, okay, you want to do futures in crypto, have at least $10,000, okay? And remember to set a stop loss. Remember to set a stop loss. It says they will be stopped out again. Nixon, COAI will keep growing. Algorand is another ISO. Yeah, Algorand is another coin you guys can consider if you want to. You are looking for assets to hold for the long run. Ondo, Algorand, the XLMH, the ones we've mentioned. Okay. Wikicat is Wikicat 2.0008 in less than 3 years. Yeah. So I did a video when I showed when Wikicat would hit 0.001. Some of you haven't watched it. I have that video on YouTube. Make sure you are subscribing and watching the videos. And then DeepSeek told me, based on the stats that I gave it, it would take 3.3 years or 3.8 years to get to 0.001 for Wikicat, looking at the burn rate. So you can watch that as well and do your own analysis where you see fit. What is the difference between BitGet and BitGet wallet? This is also a good question. BitGet is the exchange itself, where you buy tokens that are like, you can directly see tokens that have been listed on the exchange. But the wallet interacts with the entire blockchain. So if it's on Solana, if it's on other networks, but it hasn't been officially listed, you can buy it with BitGet wallets. But now they've weaved it together such that you don't even need a wallet to buy on BitGet. So now I'm using BitGet without having to use BitGet wallet, and I can still buy the other coins that have not been listed. Okay, Solana, BNB, can buy all those ones. Cassie, thank you. Does rumors of war affect crypto? Yes, especially trade wars, not physical wars. I realize that physical wars don't really have like impact on crypto, but if there are trade wars like tariffs, USA China tariffs, there are issues on trade wars, it can affect the cryptocurrency market and other financial market. Do you realize when the stock market and crypto were just like going down after Trump put a 100% tariff on China? Yeah. So that's the effect you can get. But physical wars like Russia, Ukraine, we might not have such a strong impact, just a little bit, but we might not have. And even the impact it would have would be tiny because it's only a rumor that there could be a WW3, right? But aside that, it's very tiny impact. Thank you, BPKA. Thrive says, please, I want to ask, does Prophet have a timeline for crypto price? No, he didn't mention the timeline for crypto. All right, he just mentioned the prices, which could be 2 years, could be 3 years. And I think for him to say, can you hold it? Can you hold it? Means that it's something that is not happening probably this year, right? Because for him to say, can you hold it? Can you hold it? Is, I think it's a long-term thing. I'm just doing deductions. I'm not saying, I'm just doing deductions. Kaka says, I like online training. Yeah, so I run a paid mentorship. We are going to start classes on 22nd November, but I also have free mentorship. The free mentorship is what I've done on YouTube. I did a Zoom meeting, 2.5 hours. Took my time to explain everything, how you can buy with mobile money, buy with bank card, how to copy contract address, how to find contract address, where to know where coins are listed to buy. Everything is in the free training, right? So to at least get you started, I have done that for you. Okay, you can actually watch the free training and still survive in crypto without paid mentorship. Yeah, but paid mentorship is for people that still want to want to go beyond the free and say that, hey, teach me passive income in crypto, teach me technical analysis, teach me how to inspect a contract address, teach me how to do this, that is where the paid mentorship comes in. Okay, but they can actually survive without a paid mentorship. Someone says 6 figures. Can you talk about USCR? What's that? Is it a stable coin? What is it? Someone says yes, the year will be 2030 to 2031. Is it for the creep prices? Yeah, I just saw there's XPR. I'm reading your comments late. It's an XPR network. Okay, is that what you're talking about? Is it exactly Rakpu? Quantum says I'll wait for it to reach $1. You must have a lot of patience and a lot of self-control to see that crepe has gone past 4 cents. First price point, you didn't cash out. 10 cents, you didn't cash out. $1. Either you have zoned out of crypto and you are not tuned to any news, right? Or I mean, that's the best way you can actually, because I don't think you will see, let's say you bought 3 million crepe coins, I don't think you would see $300,000, right? And you're coming from an average family, not a wealthy family. You're from an average home or probably a below average home, and you've seen 300K or you've seen 500K in your wallet, and you will not cash out to $1. Man, your level of self-control has to be steadied. I remember Prophet Joel saying, this is a Revival 1. I remember Prophet Joel saying a test of faith on creep after seeing 300 million incoming. Yeah, because people are going to sell from 300 million, right? There are people who have never seen, they've never owned $1,000 or even up to $500 in their account. So if they see it, they're going to cash out, right? So I know it's going to test a lot of faith. Today you're not drinking milk. The milk I bought a different flavor, and I don't like the flavor unless you are eating it with something. It doesn't have like good flavor if you are drinking it on its own. So when I buy the one with good flavor, I'll be drinking it on the live stream. What is the latest coin Prophet has posted about? No, not yet. So stay in touch on the Telegram page. I'll be giving you updates. Telegram undervalued crypto, WhatsApp undervalued crypto. Also on YouTube. I need your support. Kaka, okay. Yeah, so Kaka, we have paid mentorship. You can always DM me. Can we still hold COAI? Do you want to sell it? All the best. Kwame is asking. For me, I'm still holding. Like, there's no use. If I didn't sell at 20-something dollars, am I going to sell at $1? That's a loss for me. So I'd rather wait. When it's at 20, I sell. Okay, remember the general principle: buy low, sell high. The news that came on Asta, this is a Estino. The news that came on Asta, what does it mean? What news? What news happened on Asta? On your channel, you said Prophet will be posting a new coin yesterday. No, he hasn't. I checked the subscribers group and he hasn't posted yet, so I'm waiting. You'll get to know when he makes a post. Okay. I'm finding it difficult to deposit my fiat currency on BitGet wallet. No, you can't use BitGet wallet. Use BitGet itself. Okay, use BitGet itself. At least to the best of my knowledge, you have to use maybe I might be wrong, but use BitGet exchange itself. Then you can use your Apple Pay or your bank card to buy. Okay. Is this Aikoliko? Crepe to 005 by the grace of God. Abundant grace, you keep posting prices. Let's know, what are you seeing? What are your thoughts on Litecoin? Litecoin, any price lower than $100 is a good entry point for Litecoin, in my opinion, not financial advice. Enyinaya, how are you doing? Oh, United States Crypto Reserve. Yeah, USCR. Okay. Yeah. I know that coin. Let me do a quick check on it. United States Crypto Reserve, yeah. No. Is the are you talking of the coin or the reserve itself? Because there's a coin as well. There's a coin and there's the reserve itself. The crypto reserve. crypto has passive income. He doesn't even know. Yeah, I teach that in my class. I teach that in paid mentorship. Yeah, so part 2, please use BitGet platform itself. Okay. Creep pumps are for weekends. Okay, Revival 1. Maybe he's seen a pattern with Creep. He sees them pumping on the weekends. Is it okay to hold? I think I've answered this. What would you say about COAI? Oh, then you joined late. I think you should do another shed with, did you hold it at $1? It needs to get there first. When it gets there, I think Da Vinci Jeremy, he did a shed. The one who told us to buy Bitcoin when it was $1. He did a shed. I told you so. And then the O is a Bitcoin logo. Yeah, so when he told you guys he didn't buy, he made a t-shirt. I told you so. So don't worry, when it gets there, I'll have another shirt. Did you hold it? This is a good one. Those who sold out early to see when we get to $1 price for it. Yeah. Okay. How much is the paid one? Send me a DM. With BitGet, will you be able to withdraw profit, or will it need to be sent to the exchange? You can swap into USDT, right? But if you want to do P2P, you take it to the exchange itself and then do a P2P into your mobile money. If you also want to do a bank cash out after you've made profits, you want to send it to your bank. I know that Pionex and Coinbase have a way to connect to your bank account. I don't know if Binance has a bank account connection, because I don't use Binance as often. Rarely even use it. I used to use it when I was in Ghana, but I rarely use it. So Binance, I don't know. Please, someone confirm for me in the comment section. But I know that Coinbase and Pionex have that. Do you think Creep can cancel 3 zeros this bull run if it eventually happened? 3 zeros. They'll need to burn a lot of tokens to cancel 3 zeros. That's another thing. Creep supply is huge. I think we have about 580 billion coins. At least if they can reduce that to 10 billion coins, or maybe if they can drop it by 6x to maybe somewhere below 100 billion coins, we could see some good price prospects on Creep. Yeah, we could see some. Have you heard anything about XDB? I've seen it. I've forgotten what the project is about, but I've seen XDB. Can I link a Momo number that is not in my name to my Nigerian account on Binance? Yes, you can. Because some of the vendors that you trade with, the accounts you send the money to is not in their name, but that's what they've provided. So I think you can do that. Can Crepe do 50 billion this bull run? It would take some serious divine move for Crepe to do 50 billion this year. It will take a serious divine move, because yeah, like I said, in crypto everything is possible, anything can happen, but there are certain things that are, if you are to use your realistic calculations, right, to be very real, it doesn't look like it can happen. Right? But anything can still happen in crypto. But if I should just use my natural mind, 50 billion this year, no. Okay, 50 billion this year, no. Okay, someone says yes. So thanks for the confirmation. Binance has connection to bank account, but through PayPal P2P. It's still a P2P PayPal. Okay. So PayPal, and then PayPal you cash into your bank account. PayPal has a lot of fees. That's the thing. Moving crypto profit into your bank, you pay a lot of fees. Because Coinbase, when sometimes you are withdrawing $100, they'll take like $7, 7% fees. That's too much. But that's the only opportunity we have. So yeah. But the best way, if you are in a developing country, is to use mobile money, and you save yourself. You can join our Telegram and WhatsApp Undervalued Crypto. You guys can join us on there. I've been posting updates. We are waiting for Prof. if we don't hear from him this weekend, because this weekend he has a program in the US in New York. If we don't hear from him, hopefully Monday or Tuesday, I'll still be around. I'm active all the time. So if he comes out with new information, why not? I'm going to let you guys know. All right. Crepe developers have renounced ownership, which means they can't do anything about the supply, right? They can do it, but it will cost them more. I feel that one thing that would have really helped the project if they were taking like 1% tax on buy and sell, so that they use that money to buy back the coin and burn it, so that we burn the coins faster. I don't think they really, this is what I think. They didn't think the project would become that big. I think that they were just creating a meme coin, like, oh, crepe, let's just buy crepe. Oh, we are going here to the moon, to the moon. But they didn't really know that there will be a prophetic word on what they were doing. That's how I see it. Because if they knew, they probably would have gone for, they have zero tax when you buy and sell. So you get the same number of coins in the equivalent USDT. Meanwhile, WikiCat and the others have put 2%. So every time you buy, they burn 1% of the 2%. And they send 1% to their marketing wallet. You see, so if Crepe had a plan like that every buy and sell, you're going to take out 1% and put it somewhere and use that money to buy back the token and burn, then I think that by now we would have cleared a lot of the billions that we see, because it has a lot of trading volume. But the problem is they didn't really put those plans in place. So does it mean it will not do well? It doesn't mean it will not do well. It simply means that it's going to cost them more to burn coins. And some of the developers have to sacrifice a lot of money to cut down that supply. Because now it means that if a developer doesn't even have a lot of supply of the coins, how can he send those coins to the burn wallets to reduce supply? If the developer or the developers are normal people holding normal bags like us, how can they burn the supply on behalf of everybody? It's going to be a challenge, right? So right now what they can do is manual burning. Can do manual burning, where a couple of them with a lot of bag or a lot of money in the project can say, hey, I want to sacrifice my $5,000 and use it to burn some of the coins. Or I want to sacrifice this, and that's what looks like what happened. Unless they have another wallet holding a lot of supply that belongs to the team, which they can burn. If not, it's going to take a long time to burn the supply. Lovelli Finance says, sorry, I didn't mean to say PayPal in Binance, just bank connection through P2P. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think Nigeria does that. Ghana, we don't do bank transfer, we do mobile money. So Nigeria, you can get like a bank transfer. Yeah. Shandov says, how do I link the trust or the meta to Binance? Can you assist me? You can't link it to Binance. You can send stuff from Binance into your Trust wallet or your MetaMask. You simply use Withdrawal and then you paste in the address. I'll put out a video, hopefully when I have the time today after the live. I should put together a video for those who want to interact with MetaMask and then Binance. Okay, hopefully I should do that today. All right. Was Penny Wallet you used? Yeah. Please watch my beginner's guide. When you watch my beginner's guide, I did BitGet, and it's the same as what is in Binance, so you'll still be helped either ways. Thank you. Very soon, I think I'll take guests on TikTok, so that when they talk, we can all hear. Maybe if people have questions, they can send in a request. We can have an interactive session. So give me 3 coins to hold. So the one that proved to have a strong support was Xpin. Okay, Xpin proved strong support. I'm just going to give you the prophetic coins. And then buy XLM, Xpin, Crepe. XLM, Xpin, Crepe. And then if you have more, maybe WikiCat. At least for now, I'll give you prophetic coins. All right, so today I mentioned Dash. Wait for a retracement on Dash. It's a good one. Have solid proposition. They have a wallet where people can use to send, receive, and earn money. So this is not a paid promotion. I'm just saying that you can look at that project as well. Okay, and then if you have the time, you also want to look at WorldCoin. WorldCoin is doing well here, 88 cents. Zcash for 19. If you have some money to risk, or you have some funds, you feel like, hey, these other projects are also good, you can look at Pump, and then look at Virtuals protocol. Virtuals protocol, VIRTUAL, Virtuals protocol. It had a good run, almost at $2, moving from $1 price zone. Okay, so wait for it to fall. So anywhere $1.48, $1.50 is another good point you can enter on Virtuals protocol. They have Telegram channel, they have an X you can follow before you buy. You can follow, read about them, check out what it's about. It's about AI agents, artificial intelligence. So Virtuals protocol is about artificial intelligence. AI coins are on a rampage now, so start looking at them. Okay, so Virtuals protocol. Okay, all right, let's see what happens when they ban the tokens. So when they ban the tokens, it means that there's less supply, so price will go up. That's what happened to BGB token, BitGet, and then the price just shot. Okay, recently they did, and they had a very strong base around $5 because of the ban. So when you ban, you have reduced the supply. It means that there's little supply in the system, so now the price will jack up. Where can I buy Creep? MetaMask wallet. Please watch my beginner guide. I don't mean 50 billion this year. I mean this bull run. Yeah, when you say bull run, when you say this bull run, we're anticipating 2025. So yeah, that's why I answered that way. Is it advisable to hold on to Creep? Yeah, you can hold. No, Nigeria cannot use Binance for P2P. They can neither buy or sell. Oh, I think Nigeria was cancelled, right? You guys were cancelled from using Binance because initially, I think about a year ago or 2 years ago, we could use Binance. You guys could use Binance. I remember at the time your rate was 700 naira to $1. Those days I used to check your rates, and then I used to check your rates when it was 1,700 naira to $1. Now I don't know your rates. You guys have two rates. You have federal rating and you have the rates for the citizens. So your federal rate is always better than the other one. You po, I don't know what's going on. Pray for Nigeria. Pray for Nigeria. Federal rate is different from the other rates. I don't know if you guys have sorted that thing out, but I know you used to have different rates. Yeah, you guys had some strict crypto sanctions. I don't know what's happening in Nigeria right now, but I'm hoping for the best for you guys. Shiba supplies in trillion. That's one thing I don't like about Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu, they are just refusing to ban all that. They have a lot of money they've made from the taxes and all that. I don't know why they are not banning the coins. I'm hiding my COA for my portfolio to prevent heart attack. At what point would you know you have made profits and how to withdraw it? If you put in $100 in a coin and you look at it and it's $20, you've made 20%. That's how you know you've made profit. What price can we see Creep this December? I'm not sure. Let's wait and see. I have a problem with my Binance app. I'm unable to access the wallet's part of today. Try updating the app on your store. Asta is banning, so what happens to my asset? If they are banning tokens, they are looking at increasing the price, so nothing happens to your asset. We are winning. What about XRP? Yeah, I've spoken about it. Yeah, Kobe really needs mentorship. Someone says, Kobe, you need mentorship. XRP. Can I take my money from baby manual? It depends on you. If you made profits or if you are in a loss and you feel like, hey, this thing is not going anywhere, it's up to you. The screen goes blank when I open the wallet. So another thing you can do is make sure you saved whatever you need to save. Remember your login, your password. Delete the app and reinstall. Okay. $50. What coin can you suggest for me to buy for short term? Short term. If you want short term, you are not ready to hold for the long term. You probably go to Dex Screener and buy Memecoins. Because those places is like short term, quick profits. You know. Cooler day. Yeah. You probably have to go to Dex Screener. I believe in Shiba. What price do you say WikiCard is likely to hit in 3 years? Because I'm planning to hold long term. Oh, so the analysis I did was 0.001. 0.001. I did that video. It's on YouTube. You can check it. You keep mentioning XLM, but it's in billions of market cap. Yeah, I mean, Ethereum is in billions, but it keeps moving. BNB moved from 500 to 1,003, but it was still in billions. It doesn't really matter. These are established coins, and secondly, they will burn the coins to cut down supply. And the more money is flowing into them, when they have announced their use cases, the new innovations, more money is going to come. It will surpass what you see there. 10 billion can move to 100, it can make a 10x. By the time you realize this thing has made a 10x, you'll be like, I saw it at 30 cents, I never bought it. Yeah, so there's never an end to the increase in the market cap of a coin. There's nothing that says that, okay, if a coin gets to this market cap, it shouldn't move again. It can always move. Bitcoin is 2 trillion today, right? Who knows? One day, Ethereum is going to hit 1 trillion market cap. But today, it doesn't look like it, right? It used to be 10 million market cap, 100 million, 1 billion, 100 billion. Now, what is the market cap of Ethereum? That's the thing about crypto. If you look at it now, you will not. Right now, it's 500 billion, almost 468 billion. But when it was 10 million and they told you it's going to hit this, you would argue, you would not believe it, right? Bitcoin, I was checking the historical prices and market cap, and I saw it around, what was around 100K market cap, 400K market cap. And I was like, look at this. If somebody told you Bitcoin one day would hit 2.2 trillion market cap, you will never believe it. At 100K market cap, you will never believe it. So the same thing for XLM. Today, you look at it, you'll be like, 10 billion, oh, it's too high. One day, you're going to see this at 500 billion, like Ethereum. And then you know, I should have bought it. So when we say that certain projects are long-term, we mean they are really long-term. And you have to hold it dearly. COAI, Alfred, I think you are just joining. I've spoken so much about COAI. So XLM, yeah, doesn't matter. I can still move. Someone says 1460/80 now. What are you talking about? Oh, the rates, the Nigeria rates. Okay, so you guys have better rates now. 146. Okay. So 1460/80. I don't understand what the /80 is. Black market is 1,500 naira to 1,550. Okay. Then it's down a bit. Because last time I checked on Binance, you guys were around 1,700. Yeah. How can I take my money in Binance? The way you bought is the way you sell back. Okay. TEED, Ultimate Show TEED. That's the way you sell back. What do you think about Pepe if there'll be a bull run? I cannot tell. Let's see what happens. Right now, the market is not giving us any like solid bull run signs. You know, we need to see the prices running. It's like selective bull run. That's how I feel. It's like a selective bull run. You know, it's like 1 or 2, 3 coins runs, they pump so hard, and then it falls. Then 2, 3 days time, another 2 coins start running. So it's like a selective, it's not a general bull run. That's the vibe, I'm getting. It's not a general bull run like we expect it to be. It's just being selective. So it means that our investments, we also have to be very careful, intentional, and strategic about where we put our monies. Right? I'm planning on holding. Someone says I'm planning on holding some utilities for around 3 years plus on OKX. What's your take on my choice? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. So, guys, check out the Dash coin. Make sure it's retraced a little bit if you want to get in. Make sure it has retraced a little bit. And then I also gave you another one to look out for, Virtuals Protocol. Also wait for a retracement. At least we've seen that these are coins that can still like pump in a bear market. Okay, coins that pump in a bear market do extremely well when we move into a bull market. All right. And I also gave you Pump Fan a couple of weeks, many weeks ago, when it was at 2 zeros and a 2. And after I spoke about it, it made a 4x. Okay, so if you were in it, you made some good money there. And it went down to 2 zeros and a 3, back up to 2 zeros and a 4. Okay, so Pump is still showing some good signs over there. Litecoin is below $100. I think that these are good strategic times if you want to get in on Litecoin. Then I mentioned BGB, XDC. XDC is also good as well. And then Asta, I said it's below $1. It's also a good time to accumulate some Asta coins. Remember H bar as well. So I'm looking forward to Dash. Yeah, that's the same spelling. DASH. I'm looking forward to creating content on how to distribute your money amongst different crypto assets. For example, if I have $1,000 and I want to invest, what strategy can I use? What are some of the coins I can buy? When is the bull run? Nobody has a date for a bull run. It happens when it wants to happen. All right. So there's no specific date. Okay, so I'm looking at doing something like that. If I have $500, how do I split it? Which coins are good? But it will not be financial advice, just a recommendation. And then I can do $1,000, and then for people that have 10K, right? How I would split my 10K across different assets. You can look at stuff like that. What's the timeline for H-bar? He didn't give timeline for H-bar, but he gave one for XLM. I first said my $1,000 in COAR is now $90. You are down by, that means you bought around 17, 18. Bought around 17, 18 thereabouts. Am I right? Yeah. That's around that price he bought. All right. So maybe in another session. Oh, someone sent a request. Oh, maybe in another session we'll do requests. Well, I'll take requests where people can come on, and then Alfred said, "I just want to break even." He's tired. Alfred is tired. I just want to break even. Don't worry, you make profit. Just a matter of time, okay? You're gonna make profit, so no worries at all. Keep the faith. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, I would request that you subscribe. The link, you can access it on TikTok. You click the link and then you can access the channel, Undervalued Crypto. Once you visit my profile right here, you would see the Telegram. You can join that, and then you see the YouTube link as well. If you want updates, right, on the coins we are investing in, crypto coins we are investing in, you can always join us. Okay, so thank you so much for joining today's session. It's been wonderful. In the future, Pi Network, yeah, it did well. I think a few days ago. It's still doing well. For me, I'm still holding my Pi. Probably have about 1,000 Pi coins. So by calculation, maybe like $200 and something. Yeah, my Pi coin went way above $1,000. It was almost $3,000 when it launched. But all of us believed in the long-term vision, so we kept holding. But today, I'm regretting not cashing out. I should have cashed out when I had about 1,800, 1,700, and then wait for the market to dip. But the kind of positivity and enthusiasm that all the Pi, it's like Pi network was like a cult, you know, that kind of cult. It's like a cult. The way people believe in holding the long term, you know, for the long term and all that. I was like, okay, maybe I should just hold and see what happens. Maybe we can hit $5 or $10. And now I'm regretting not cashing out on Pi network. But anyway, I've logged my tokens. I logged it for about 1 year. So when it unlocks, I'll drink water. Yeah. I bought 10K Pi at 2.5. Wow. This is serious. Yeah, because that was a high price. We are all optimistic about Pi network breaking like serious highs. For me, I just mined. So I think I had mined about 900. The ones that could be migrated. I think I had about 980 coins. 980 coins. So when it hits 2.99, 980, 2.99, my all-time high profit was $2,009. It was almost 3K, $2,900. I didn't cash out, thinking that we could hit like $10 and I can make 9K, and then came down, and I learned my lesson. Always take your profit. That was in February. Right? Don't believe the community hype. Okay, don't believe that. Cash out, take your profit, leave, take your initial investment, leave the profits to run. All right. Else, if you always follow community hype, you will never take profit, and it could go against you. So where you see that you can take profit, remember to do that. Wrong address of which one? If you have wrong address, someone says Pi was more than a cult. Yeah, Pi network was serious. Like a lot of degens, a lot of people that like they were going crazy about the coin. Some people came to say 1 Pi is $314,000. I'm like, you know nothing. You know nothing. You think that looking at the supply, one coin will be worth $300,000. Where is that money going to come from? And there was this Asian lady always posting 1 Pi will be $300,000. They will launch at 300,000. I'm like, you don't know what you are saying. You think crypto, you just mention a number and that's the value? No, you have to put money in liquidity pool. Where are they going to get 314,000 per coin times 100 billion coins? Where are they going to get that money from? A lot of people, that's why recently China has brought a new law that you cannot speak on a professional topic if you don't have a degree in that field. People who knew nothing just shouting, Pi will be $314,000. I'm like, do you understand liquidity provision? Do you understand what it means to create a liquidity pool with money? Wrong contract address of Pi. No, don't go to CoinMarketCap and then get the exchanges where they are listed. Okay. Yeah. So right now, China says if you don't have a degree in a certain field, you will be fined if you are ahead talking about the topic, which I think is good because it's going to filter out a lot of garbage. There's a lot of garbage on Twitter, you know, and it was so annoying. I couldn't come and explain all the time. I was just tired of them and I stopped. Yeah, somebody says we entered in a bear market. It looks like, yeah, we are in a bearish season, but it's not a bearish run. It's not a bear run, but we are in a bearish season. Let's see if it stays too long, then we may not have a bull run this year. If it stays too long down there, because most coins are red. Yeah, that's good for China. They'll filter out a lot of nonsense. Yeah. China is ahead of the world in many areas, from technology to agriculture to real estate to Crypto maybe not, but they will do something mind-blowing in crypto very soon. I trust those people. Yeah, they are very good. They are always thinking of how to make the world a better place, right? Yeah. So thank you guys for joining me in today's session. It's been insightful. It's been wonderful. You're still holding. Some of us are still holding to our coin. So let's see. We're waiting for the prophetic price points. Thank you so much for joining. If you haven't followed YouTube Undervalued Crypto, subscribe. Leave us a like. Join the Telegram handles. And let's go to the moon together. We are holding till prophetic price points come to pass, and then we'll all celebrate together on the live stream. You'll be talking about how, hey, I just came across your live stream. I heard of prophetic coins. I never heard of any such thing. I put in $10 now. I have 100K. You know, yeah, not financial advice, but I mean that we all benefit. And for those of you requesting for the shirts, I'll see what I can do. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Join the channels. Bye.